therapy update. I don't know what I'm going to entitle this one because, I don't know, we talked about a lot of stuff. And it was good though. It was way good. It was a double session, which I really, really love because, sorry, it's rainy, so the windshield wipers might be a distraction. But I really love the double session because I always feel like 50 minutes, I don't really get, it almost takes me that long to relax enough to really start talking. So then to have like that extra time, I don't know, it makes it feel extra productive. And if these windshield wipers are making you dizzy, I apologize. So, let's see, what do we talk about today? Positive affirmations. What a colossal pain in my ass. And I feel like I'm not the only one watching this who has the same thought. But seriously, does it drive you guys nuts? Oh shit, what am I gonna do here? This guy's like cleaning up leaves. I don't want to drive through his pile. I won't be a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna try to go around. Sorry, dudes. I'm not gonna fuck with your thing. Okay, sorry. So positive affirmation. So like, I gotta like write positive shit down and then tell it to myself 3 times a day. And I'm like, oh, fucking kidding me. Like, and I'm only doing it because I'm being told to and because I am being compliant, and that I feel like that's the best I can give right now. So fine, compliance. All right. I might not believe it right now, but I'm gonna go with it because I am. So, and I gotta say though, it feels weird because it almost feels out of control in a way. Let me see if I can explain this. From my understanding, from what I know of myself, here's what I think the explanation is. I could be like so far off base, but I think that the parts of me who, I'm sorry, that feel so disgusting and so worthless and just so hateful that it's the positive affirmations really, really go against that. And maybe that's why I'm not getting this out right. Those difficult parts that are so against me are being challenged, and those difficult parts that are against me like rule my life. So to not have those, or to have those be challenged, I feel like that makes me feel really, really out of control. Even though it's kind of putting myself more in control, or like I feel the same way when I go grocery shopping. I'll go and I'll buy my safe foods, and they're like real life safe foods. Like I don't feel any kind of guilt afterward. I'm like, okay, and there's only a few of those right now, but I'm really like, I'll get my safe foods and I'll go home and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. This is all right. And I look at everything that I have, and I feel so out of control. And I'll tell you what, it's so weird, this out of control thing, because for years and years, and I'm talking, how long have I had this disorder? 12? So, I don't know. Gosh, at least 13 years. I thought, no, there is nothing. I was positive that this disorder for me had nothing to do about control. Like, not one thing. And people didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, or it only had to do with, like in relation to anorexia, like that's what the whole control thing was about. And, I think especially in the past, within this past year, the past 9 months, that I've really seen that is not the case. And it's not just about control for some people, and it's not just about control for anorexics. It's about, for me too, it is about control. And otherwise, why would I feel so out of control? At least that's how it seems right now. I don't know. That might not be an entirely accurate thought, but I don't know. Kind of how it seems right now. What the hell time is it that there's all these kids walking home from school? 2 o'clock? Who the hell gets out of school at 2? Um, okay, so we talked about that. Positive affirmation. We talked about me making collages, which I'm actually really excited about. I was in art school for a hot minute, and I did a lot of collage work, a lot of mixed media, and that was always my favorite because I felt like I wasn't relegated to like one style. I could use a lot of things to really express what I needed, and I really enjoyed that. And why I got away from it, I'm not sure. It is kind of time consuming, but I think more than anything, I just got kind of, as much as I hate to admit it, I just got kind of like depressed and overwhelmed, and it just was something I couldn't really bring myself to do because I got so wrapped up in just being depressed and overwhelmed. I don't know, kind of for a lack of a better explanation. So so she wants me to make these collages again, which I'm excited for. I'm really excited for, and I have to go. I don't know. I gotta see how I can get my hands on some copies of National Geographic, because that's my favorite photos from there. My favorite to work with. Like I just, something about them specifically. There's nothing in that magazine that I find triggering. And there's a lot of interesting pieces within the pictures themselves. Like, I always find myself cutting out, like different shapes and different pieces within this bigger piece, within this bigger picture, that is also interesting and then can also be used. And so, to me, the pictures are almost layered. Like, there's so many things going on at once. I don't really know if that makes any sense, or if I'm just kind of talking out of my ass, but I don't know. In my head, that makes sense. So, I really like working with that magazine. And I actually have a whole series that I did a while ago that's still at my parents' house, unfortunately, that I'd like to get my hands on and reframe and put up, because that turned out really well. And I think it's a very good visual representation of where I was at the time, and I've yet to be able, not that I would try to duplicate it really in itself, but I've yet to be able to make something that felt so real and so like truly reflective of where I was at the time. So not that I really want to try to do that again, but just to kind of get the whole creative juices flowing. So all in all, I don't know, today was a pretty positive experience. I went out and I bought this super fuzzy, amazing blanket that now I want to go buy two more of. Have one for my apartment and have one for boyfriend's house. And though they're rather expensive, so I doubt I'll do that. But I bought this blanket just to keep at Awesome Therapist's office. And then I bedazzled it, because who doesn't love sparkly things? And, kind of give it a little personality. So I have it there, and it was nice being there today. I think that was the first time I really felt like safe for real, safe like I do when I'm at boyfriend's house in in his room, in his bed, tucked up in the corner, surrounded by blankets and pillows. Like, that is the most safe I can be, and I felt almost exactly that safe when I was in that office today, and I'm sure the blanket had something to do with it. And the chair I was sitting in was absolutely lovely, and I felt like I could really handle just about anything, and I know I understand that's not where we are. And I understand that's not where we are right now, and I understand that's not what we're able to work on. It's still, essentially making sure that I'm safe and stable, and helping me stay grounded, and keeping all of that bullshit stuff contained. Um, so part of me does really want to get it out, just to kind of like not have it, jammed up in my head. Oh, this light's out. That's really annoying. I'm never gonna get through this intersection. So yeah. But I can't go if you're gonna be there and go. And I wouldn't go in front of that. This is annoying. Sorry. I will edit this part out. Okay. Sorry. This place is nuts. Alright, so I understand it's not where we are, but part of me really wants to get it out just so it's not in my head anymore. And, but really today I felt like I could take on a lot. I felt really comfortable. Now, granted, I know that I say that, and a lot of times I feel that, and then I leave, and then I go to work, and then we have what we had last week, where I binge and purge the entire time. I'm late, and then my boss asks me if I'd like to take a leave of absence. So I'm not as, I don't want to say I'm not as capable as I like to think I am, but I'm not as, what's the word I'm looking for? Stable as I continually stable, like stable out of, okay, here's what I mean to say. I'm not as stable out of a supportive, I'm not as stable when I'm not in a supportive environment as I need to be. When I'm in a supportive environment, I can be very stable. When I'm out just kind of, roaming the world, traveling on, I'm surely not as stable as I like to believe that I am, or that I could be when I'm in a stable environment. Like, I'll be at a boyfriend's house, or I'll be at, I'll be at awesome therapist's office, and I'll be like, I can handle today. I'm good. I'm gonna go home, and I am not gonna binge a purge the rest of the day. And then I get home, and 15 minutes later, I'm horking shit down. And so I think when I'm in a stable environment, I think that I'm doing a really good job, and I can handle a lot. And then when I'm out and I'm not in that really supportive environment, then I'm not quite as stable as I like to believe. And even now, as I say that, even now, I know I still have those damn Mickey Mouse chicken nuggets in that fucking freezer. And I gotta get on fucking binging those. Oh, I mean, isn't it weird? Is that weird? It's like I don't know. Like, one moment I'm really good, one moment I'm really positive, and then the next moment I'm really like, oh, I can't wait to binge. Like, here's what we're gonna do. Like, let me throw some shit up. Let's do this. Like that. I don't know. How I flip back and forth between the two so quickly and so easily really is beyond me. But I suppose that's another something to figure out. Why is there gravel all over the road? I suppose it's something else for me to figure out, and something else to work on. So, that was therapy update. Ooh, someone got evicted. That sucks. Alright, so that's that. Therapy update for the day. I'm gonna try to upload this. Actually, that's a big fat lie. I'm not gonna go try to upload this because I have to be leaving for work in 20 minutes. So, I'll see what I can do about it tonight, though. Alright. Talk to y'all later.